Hello guys, the weather is hot and I am ready to show you my highlights of the 2026-27 season. So as usual, I finished top play. So let's start off with the Premiership table. Oh my god, it's sunny, need I just... So yeah, I finished top. Leicester finished third place. So Leicester shocked all teams around the Prem again this season on the game. So yeah, I finished top of 38. Games, 34 wins, 103 losses, 105 goals, 103 points. Yeah. I'll just show you the Prem season here. So pretty average, really good season for all the other teams. Arsenal 16th.
There's a drum shotgun.
I know, yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've heard of it. I've heard people say in the school.
I've got it.
Oh. Just LT with me if you want. It's too hot. You can say LT, just pick. Come on, you get the white chair and say LT here. Okay. Charlie Murray. Where to start with him? He was rising and shining last season. Thought starting more this season. 2 varieties worth it. He's got the record of most goals for me. Ever for my club. Dino with the most assists. And for the player, compared with the most yellow cards, Knowles with the highest rating of 9.39 rate, and that is good. But for Luca Dean, gotta say, for a 33-year-old to get this many assists, and what a career he's had. So, yep, what a season he's had. So I won all the competitions that I could this season, so I got better and better. My team's just unbeatable. Like, started off good, but then my team just a bit shaky from the average of starts. Andrei Silva and Dele Alli scored for me against Juventus. Then it went to City, beat them 3-2 in a Community Shield. So yeah, I was happy with that. Then start off the season with a bit of a slap because I beat Chelsea 2-0. And just to mention, what a season Leon Bailey's had as well. I started him last season, he had a good season there. But he's played less games this season by 1. And he has hammered the season a bit more. He's gone down in assists but gone up in goals. What a fee, what a player. So then it's on to Fulham, where I beat them 3-0 away from home. Simple as. Charlie Murray gets the goal with Lewin and Kennedy. Simple. On to Leeds. It was rather tough because I actually had a good go at me. But yeah, Charlie Murray. What a player that he has been. And you can see me in the reflection. Yay. Then on to Leicester. Simple. 1-0. Again, tough. But just got through it with personal Kimpembe. Then it was Benfica in the Super Cup. And it beat them by 2-1 after extra time. Then I went on to Palace, beat them 1-0. Again, because it was at home, it was tough. Leon Bailey, he took advantage and scored. Burnley beat them 2-1. Super Vieda got a goal on 21 minutes, but Kessie on 8 and Leon Bailey again. My super hero. On to Real San Sebastian, which is Real Sociedad. Smad madness. 6-4. Thank God that game was over, but it was a fantastic game. Yevi Yuli got a goal after, but it was disallowed. Dean, Murray hat-trick. Richarlison got 2 goals, while Capone got a hat-trick. What a player he was. On to Arsenal. Beat them 4-1. And yeah, it was rather simple. On to Burnley. Again, but in the Carabao Cup. Beat them 3-2. And it was really good. And yeah, I've just sold one of my players And I've got loaned out Marsh Brown to them. To be fair, and I give them one of the other players as well, I think. Give them one of the players, so yeah. Not him. But yeah. So then on to my next game, it was Watford. Beat them 1-0. Again, it was a bit good, but boring a bit. I won them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. On to Besiktas, I should have done better. But I just won 3-2, that's all that matters. I won the game. On to Liverpool, battered them 3-0. What a match. Charlie Merry, the Superman. Then Brentford, oh my god, they absolutely hampered them. 6-0 away from home, and this is not even my highest score of the series yet. And it's Merry with 5 goals, Leon Bailey with the other. It's proper strong performance. And then on to Man City. On to Dortmund first. Beat them 3-1. Martial, Silva and Petagna. But it's again, I started Merry's career off with the goal scoring. And when I beat City 3-1, hard game, really. Just fought to just try and beat them. They come second in the league anyway. Then comeback time. Oh no, comeback. Idiot I am. So then back up there to Southampton then. So I was down by 2-0, struggling. Then I put Colin Gallier. He always says my hero stuff. He is scoring 2 goals. And then Richarlison got one in the 45+2. And then Sam Gallagher got a hat-trick. I thought, not like it to get hat-tricks against me all the time. So then I swapped it back, put someone else on. Colin Gallier got a disallowed goal, 90+2. Went straight to pens. Jonathan Kone scored. Then I scored with Richarlison. Then Cuzziello missed. And then Jefferson Nishemedi Oliveira scored. Gus Chambers scored. Dele Alli missed. El Newsy scored. Jonjo Kenny scored. Bennett missed. And Colin Gallier, the Cedos won, make a 4-3 on pens. Then, simple game really, absolutely battered them away from home. 2-0. But it was late goals, just missed so many opportunities which should have really scored. And then Borussia Dortmund, Charlie Merry, loves scoring against them, as you can see there. Broke my finger, but yeah. And Rosenberg scored. 2-0 against Derby. Richarlison and Charlie Merry got an offside goal, and then he replied with a goal. That was a quiet game. Really was. But all I done was completed it. Battered Newcastle. Hornby, I put him on as a sub. Wasn't doing nothing because the whole game was just me taking shots and missing. Hornby scored a one, but disallowed, so got mad later on in the game, and then he scored a late goal to get a win for me. Then the first points dropped really the season was San Sebastian. Again, they battered me, absolutely battered me. But to be honest with you, as long as I got the point. Then Everton 4, Southampton 1. Andre Silva hat-trick. Martial and Kenny injured 90+4. Mohamed El Nialouzi getting the goal. Then on to Birmingham. It was hard. Samaka got 2 goals. Leon Bailey, Andre Silva, Savic getting a goal. On to Besiktas. I was down. Martin Terrier getting the goal, but then Ramon Lichfield got sent off. I was like, no, definitely got beat. And yeah, I gave him on loan. This is what I've done to him. Put him on loan at Barnsley the whole season. You know, the younger teams most of the time play me players. Paid them once, so I'm just gonna. Don't know what I'm gonna do. Whenever again I'm back, I'll just loan him back out and show you how he does. But then they put Dele Alli on and he scored 2. On to Wolves. thrashed them. Really, really thrashed them. Peter Craggle got me first goal. Kenny just couldn't help me get a clean sheet. So yeah, dominated them, beat them 4-1. Simple as that. Then against Supersport United, early goals. I put done the West game. One shot they had, one shot. But then I thought that would be the most easiest game because I thought River Plate were going to be really tight, really challenging. But was they? I got 2 high scores in a row. First of all, River Plate smashed them, absolutely hammered them 9-0. And yes, 9-0. What a game of football. Charlie Merry with 5 goals, Leon Bailey with 2, Frank Kessie with 1, and Andre Silva. And I battered them as well. Then, on to the next one, was Everton v Leicester. And yes, again, I smashed them in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. And I didn't play my full team either. Andre Silva with 1, Momo Kimpembe 6, Charlie Merry 36 and 40 and 39. So that was 5-0 up. Then 5-1 Fisher, and I thought that's what the score's going to end. It's half times. I mean, no, sorry, that was 90 minutes. Sorry, I thought that was 45. My stuff, and I thought it's going to be boring second half. Wasn't. I was winning 7-0. Bailey and Savage, and I thought that was it. But I just showed you. Fisher got the goal. Then after the positive set of results, I got beat on Boxing Day. What a bad Christmas present for the Everton fans. First defeat of the season against Chelsea, which is a good team, Chelsea, but I should have already won them. I was losing. I was like proper losing 2-0. Then it was 2-1. I thought, great, I'm coming back. Then Abraham got third. Bellerin got sent off. And I thought, that's it. And yeah, Lumen scored 3-2. On to Fulham. Replied back in style. 5-0 winners against Fulham. Great way to end your year off. What a game. Kimpembe getting sent off again early on. So then it went on to Cambridge. And I was like really into playing with youngsters, which it did. Fraser Knowles coming in, scoring a hat-trick. Then Merry getting 2. Jonathan Tarr. Litchfield. Thought he was good, but literally Ramon Litchfield is actually not that good. So I'm sorry about playing him. I might just have to get rid of him because I just brought him in from a youth team and then just messed it up. On to Manchester United in the Carabao Cup semi-final, not second round. Anthony Martial 1-minute goal and Dele Alli with 3. So quick fire. Ali 35. Game ended. Brian Cristante, Stengs and Wood injured. All 3 of them in a match. Next season, I will play all my youngsters all the time and then see how far I get them. It doesn't matter if I get out, but don't cheat on the game anyway. Then Leeds plays Tyler Roberts 4 minutes, and yet again I couldn't keep the clean sheet, so I raged a bit. But then Martial got an offside goal, got a bit more wound up over nothing really, because then Lewin scored, Savage scored, they got 1-3-2, I was panicking, put waste time, 2-2, I don't put waste of time, and then Dominic Calvert-Lewin got the penalty because he fed up on me wasting time. So then I played Tottenham away from home, and this is a team that really upset me later on when I played them. I won them 3-2. Shepeliev always getting the goals past me. Merry opening scored in 45 and 50, so I was winning 2-0. Shepeliev got a goal, Kluwen got 1, and Mbappé got a goal. And then on to Leicester. Smashed them 4-1 again. Wasn't as good as 7-1, but really, really good. I had even more shots than that game. So, Juan Diaz on his return for the club after injury, making himself this season. Anyway, I only had 7 games, but it was bad injury, really bad injury. So I had a massive broken foot, so I couldn't play him for the majority of the season. And then on to Manchester United. I beat them again at Old Trafford. Fekir gets their goal, but Silva and Ali getting my goal. Then, with me beating Barnsley, Charlie Merry offside goal, And then Martial got 2, Colin Gallier with 2, with 1. So yeah, he really saved it. So I went on a bit of a spree. I beat Barca. I beat Crystal Palace with Leon Bailey. Really great. Then I beat Burnley 5-1. Maybe 5-0. But really fantastic game. Then I beat Tottenham 4-0 at home, which after this one, the next time I played Tottenham later on in the season, this was the FA Cup, but in the Premier I played them at home. It was a really mental game at home, and it really wound me up, really put me on the ridges. Then it beat United 3-1 at Goodison, away in the Premier League. Martial, 2 for me, against his old former club, Silva and Depay. So on a game, he returned to his former team. Would you do it in real life? It's up to you, you know what I mean? And you can see there the upsetting fixture that really wound me up over everything. Seriously, I beat Barcelona 2-0. What a match. Then it went on to the Arsenal game. Really thought they were going to get relegated. They were down the league all through the season. Everyone was hammering them in the league. And everyone was just like nearly getting them relegated. Then I played Watford, and I smashed them 6-0. Charlie Meddy with 4 goals. He is just a top man on this game. Then Liverpool 3-1 winners. They're not as good as they were used to being on the game. Then I went to Brentford. Away at home to Brentford, beat them 2 penalties. Then I beat Barca on aggregate, but drew them on a night. Medi and Dele Alli, Pinnier and Arthur. So, I was a bit shocking on the night, but at least I got through. Venice was my second defeat of the season. So Man City beat me with Phil Foden scoring 2, Calvert-Lewin scored 1. So then, I took 2 games off losing. First one was Preston. I absolutely hammered them, no doubt about it. Then I went to play Newcastle and I hammered them 2-1. And yeah, that was another strong performance. But then, the game which would have wound everyone up, Everton 4, Tottenham 5. What a horror game. What an absolute horror show. And Jensen scoring too many against me. And it's like, he doesn't score that much in real life. Seriously, Medi got a hat-trick at least. And then Martial was Sheeplev, Isaac and Jensen. Sheeplev scored 2. And I was losing something like 4-1 at one stage. Then I brought it to 4-3. Then it was 5-3. And it was 4-3. And then it was 5-3 in the end in full time. And 5-4. I scored 1. Then I played a bit better. But again, just conceding too many goals, which annoys me so much. Then Leicester beat them 2-3 or 3-2 in a better way. Colin Gallier coming on as a substitute just to rescue me to win, just about. But yet again, conceding more than 1 goal. I was like mad. Then Bayern Munich 3-2, hard game. I was drawn 2-2, couldn't cope. I was winning 2-0 as well. And then put more pressure on for Bayern away from home. But then I beat Newcastle 4-1, again battered them. Harmadi got a goal for them, and then I just come back with 4 goals. So really, and that was a fantastic game of football. Then I beat Bayern, the unexpected 8-3 on aggregate. What Fraser Knowles was doing, it's unbelievable. He scored against his old team, Jefferson, Oliveira, and Sevandra getting the goal. 0-0 against Southampton, we only draw the season in the Premier League and in most competitions, because I only got 2 this season draws, which I don't see how, but magic. Then on to Birmingham, I beat them 1-0. Should have won. Martial got the goal. I did win anyway, but should have won by more. Then put the more pressure on Real Madrid. I smashed them 4-0, which meant they had to attack at Bernabeu Stadium, which they must have tried to do, because I'll show you the score in a minute. Then Wolves, I beat them 2-0, Silva and Ali. which did they get relegated? No, it was Newcastle, Burnley, and Brentford. To be honest, Brentford were unlucky, but yeah, so good. And then, no, not this one, but this one here, beat them 1-0 with Dele Alli. He's been linked with Real Madrid heavily on my game. It's mental. Then it was 1-0 against Manchester United in the final game of the Prem season. And today, Silva with another goal. He's got 27 this season. He's still continuing his scoring record at a fabulous age of 31. And what a player. Well, that makes him really good. When they got Southampton and beat them 4-1 in the final of the FA Cup. Savic got 1 minute. Kessie, Bailey, and then they got an equaliser. They got a vital goal to try and bring them back in it with Binoga, and then Personal Kimpembe gets it. And in the final game of the season, I beat AS Monaco, and you've read this right, 7-2 in the Champions League final, and unbelievable stuff. Meri gets 2, he got 1 disallowed goal. Charleston and Fraser-Knowles got a hat-trick. Again, Fraser-Knowles got 2, Frank Kessie gets 1 even, and then William Guerrels, I wasn't even looking at that, and he scored 2 goals. So, just to show you, in the history books, it's me winning again. The team records this season was not on it, but overall, my most team goals was last season with 47, and the awards go to Charlie Meri with the goals and boost of the Champions League with a whopping 9 goals. So, nearly to the end of this video then. I went to the Spain team, was really mad this season. I beat Macedonia 5-0. That was the only decent thing about it, because I drew Norway 1-1. Should have won them. Then, against France, in the Nations League semi-final, I got beat, so I got put in a third place playoff. And guess who England got beat against to get in the third place playoff? Argentina friendly as well, he beat them, but that 3-3 against Germany. Obviously they're going to lose it on pens. It's just written in the stars. That's just stupid. But then in this game against England in the third place playoff, it was heading towards extra time. I wasn't looking at it at all, because I was ready to make a substitution. Lucky popped up, and he deserved an international cap. Got injured, wasn't going to play for England. It was Charlie Meri on the 89th minute, and to be honest, I'm quite happy because I'm an English person. So that's basically it. So I'm 4th in the qualifying group of the Euros, which is a really big mistake. On the last game of that season as well, Arsenal lost to Preston. He is Preston's form, but I'll show you in slow motion. You want to slow it down, I might use replay it, you can. But end of the season, really poor end of the season. But then the awards for the season goes most of them to my team, most of them to Charlie Meri. Football of the Year, Charlie Meri. Goal scorer, Young Player of the Year, and Young Players Player of the Year, Charlie Meri, Martial, and Richarlison. That's just style. All my players getting awarded that. Then Charlie Meri gets the Young Premier Division Player of the Year with Estadada from Leicester and Nibs from Palace. Then Players of the Month awards this year have gone to them. Angelo, my goalkeeper, who was signed in January for the replacement of Pickford, and then Becker, Bennett, Tyrese Wilson. Then Martial come 3rd place in February. In January, Lewin comes 2nd. Didn't play him much this season because I had too much fun with Charlie Meri getting all my goals. Then in December, Leon Bailey getting 1 again. Then in November, none of my players got it. Then in October, Bellerin and Kimpembe come first and second. And then in September, Pickford, Bailey and Rashford. And then in August, it was Abraham, Bailey again, and Shaqiri. Wait! So the young players of the month, Orsán me. And Giro got it 2 months in a row. He used to play for me. Then Mary getting February's. And Charlie Mary in October's. Which I really deserved it anyway, because of all that type of stuff that's been going on. Manager of the month, I got it. A scorcher. Got it in October. No, young player of the month. Manager of the month. Who the hell? Manager of the year got to Sean Dyche. I have come third place in that. Whoopie do. I should have already won that because I always win it every single year. Player of the year. Gonna be manager of the month, yeah. So goes. Oh, fucking hell. It goes. Why is it gone off again? It goes to me in October. January. October and January. So yeah. And that's about it. Because football of the year, Mary Bailey and top goal scorer of that I'm going to show you, Charlie Mary, Azorjo Bennett. So yeah, gotta be happy with that. And finally, that I can show you is the Championship playoffs. Aston Villa are up against Brighton. They beat Brighton in the playoffs with West Ham and Stoke. In League One, Portsmouth are up for the Championship with Wigan and Luton. Basically the same as real life. And in League Two, Kingstonian. Are you mad? What have they turned into? Kingstonian. You're mental. They have turned into a beast of a team since I've given some most of my players to them. Bradford, Exeter Stevens, Kingstonian. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Really is. My players, Miller, Martin Miller, getting all the goals. So yeah. Well in Kingstonian. Then in the National League, Barnet beat Blackpool, so Blackpool's still in the National League. Barnet and Torquay up to League 2. In the North, Guiseley are up, following with Blythe. Southport 14th. So yeah. Right, that's the end of the season review. Thank you for watching my videos. And this is just the end of the transfers, really. Sound quite a lot. But yeah. I should say I've released quite a few players and put loads on loan. Right. Thank you for watching my video. And I will see you in the next time I will do another video. Thank you for watching for Div Dogs. In a bit.